Today we're talking about how to make a DIY remote-controlled recording light, or a way you can alert people you live with, hey, I'm making a video. Shh. Now, if you live with anybody else, you may have encountered the problem of them making noise while you're trying to record sound for your film or video or whatever. Now, you might tell them you're working, but a better idea is to have some kind of constant visual clue that hey, you're recording and they need to be quiet. Now, in the radio and TV industry, this is done with an on-air sign or a recording in session sign or an in-use sign, which when lit alerts people that, hey, they need to be quiet. Now, I'm not going to recommend you make a sign, but I think a red light will do the exact same thing once you've trained them, hey, when they see this red light, they need to be quiet. And it needs to appear in more than one room of your house, so if people are going from room to room, they are constantly aware of what you're doing. And it needs to be remotely controlled, so you can turn on and turn off these lights from within your studio, especially if you're starting and stopping a lot. It's a lot easier than having to go from room to room and flip a switch. Now, the simplest and least expensive way to do this is to get a pack of these wireless remote-controlled outlets. And all these are modules that you plug into the wall, and they have an outlet on the outside of them, and whatever you plug into these module outlets can then be remotely turned on or turned off with a wireless remote control that uses RF, or radio frequency. This is one of the modules right here, and these of course come in many shapes and sizes. This one I got in a 3-pack at an after Christmas sale, normally $15. It was cut 50% off. That was a pretty good deal, I thought, for 3 of these. So what I'm going to do is take one of these socket adapters. You've probably seen these in some DIY lighting projects before. Just going to put it into the bottom like that. And then I'm taking just an LED bulb like so and putting it into the bottom. You can probably see where I'm going with this. I'd recommend if you want something a little more elegant, just find a red bulb. You can get them mostly in hardware stores, effects bulbs, but they're incandescent bulbs. This is an LED, so this isn't going to burn out for a long, long time where the red incandescent bulb will. But since I want a red effect, I'm going to get a gel, wrap it in a cylinder basically, and then put it over the light bulb like so. And just leave it. I can tape it to make it more secure. Then I've got a remote here, which will allow me to control all 3 modules that come in the 3-pack, and I can turn them on like so, and turn them off like so. Now, these use radio waves, and the documentation says this has a range of 80 feet, but I didn't have any problem going through my floor and ceilings with this. I can turn on lights downstairs with this thing that would normally block Wi-Fi signals. And you can get these modules that are controlled with Wi-Fi, but they are more expensive. It's going to cost you over $20 to get one of these that you can control with your smartphone or computer. I like this because I get 3 of these for $15 to $20 instead of just 1, so I think this is a much better deal. Just don't lose this remote here or you won't be able to turn them on. But all in all, I think this is a pretty good system of being able to alert people that you live with that, hey, I'm recording, and to be quiet. And you can have it set up in multiple rooms. You can control them all from your studio with this. So I think it's a pretty good solution and doesn't cost very much. Now, as always, all links below in the description for all the parts for this project. And if you like it, please come to thefrugalfilmmaker.com for more. And thanks for watching.